Good morning all. Once again I am back with some new topic, which is estate planning. So nowadays there are a lot of people, they are planning for their own assets. So what is estate planning if we talk about? So people, those who have some amount and they would love to protect it from different angle, from legal point of view, from easy passing on to the next generation, or for tax saving purpose. So you must do estate planning. So estate planning is nothing but everything of value that an individual own. So if I, let's suppose, work for next 30 years or 40 years and I earn, let's say, X crores of rupees, and after my death, so how that money is going to be distributed among the family members or legal heirs. So let's suppose I have some wishes, I would like to give some amount to my daughter, give some amount to my son, or any relative, those who are dependent on me. But is it really getting distributed after your death? See, till you are there is no problem at all. But after your death, there are a lot of issues coming from the family members. People may claim anything after your death. So to manage those dispute, you can easily do some activities today which will protect your family and you protect your hard-earned money, which can be distributed properly to the concerned person, whoever is you are interested to give them. So everybody should go for this particular planning, which is estate planning. So there are two parts of it. One is will. So will writing is very simple. Anybody can write an will with two witness, and if you want to register it, you can go for it. And even if you are not registering, that is also okay. So will is nothing but it is a piece of paper where you are putting all your thoughts on the paper and writing each and everything in that particular will, and how after your death, how the money should be distributed among your legal heirs, or maybe your nominees, or anybody who is dependent on you, or you are interested to give this money as a charity, or whatever your wishes, you can write it down. That is as simple as that. So why there is a need of will? If there is a will already written by you, right? So it prevents financial and legal grief, and it helps channelize your assets. It also avoids dispute in the family. It provides you a tester, right? So there is no compulsion of registering of this will. So it is up to you. If you want to register it, well and fine. If not, there is also not needed. But if you talk about trust, what is the difference between will and trust? If you see, trust is more concrete, right? Nobody can challenge that trust, because will is challengeable in the court of law. So anybody can come up with any dispute, and they can file against that particular will, claiming some legal aspect out of it, and then you will be spending a lot of money to fix the issues, and you are not there anyway. So your legal heirs or maybe your nominee can be fighting it along with the claimant. So if you go for a trust, so trust is more concrete and will provide benefits like in terms of management, in terms of distribution of your assets. If you talk about private trust, which is includes your will, so will is a part of the trust. So this is costly, but at the same time this is more safe, and legally this is very strong, right? So choosing trust can avoid the issues such as authenticity of will, mental soundness of the person, and etc. etc. So who should do this and who is going to execute it, right? So selecting a right estate planner is important for your family. If you are selecting a corporate, to execute those will or trust, which is there and going to help you after your death, so if it is a corporate, you will not find it difficult to execute. Even if the person is not there, any employee of that particular company, trust company, they can take care of your future servicing part of it. So they must be highly proficient. they must be righteous, they must have ability to comprehend your needs and requirements, and obviously after sale service and parity. So keeping this in view, you should select your estate planner, right? And what are the benefits if you talk about? It prevents again financial and legal grief to your loved ones. It ensures assets are passed to the right person which you are interested to give on. It help pass accolades, bestowed on you to a specific individual, and it helps to prepare a contingencies, and it helps the beneficiary reduce tax outgoing on account of inherent tax. See, today in India there is no tax, inherent tax. But if you talk about any developed countries, there are taxes like 40 to 50%. So on an average, if you are calculating 40% even on a lower side, so whatever assets you have made over a period of 30-40 years, that is definitely a large chunk of money. And if you are not there and the same asset is taken by the government, and government will ask your nominee or your legal has to pay first as tax, which is 40% of the total asset value, and then only you will be able to transfer the ownership to the name. So look at a situation, if somebody is having, say for an example of 10 crores of land and buildings and flats and all, and they don't have any liquid cash. So what will happen if somebody is not there and owning that asset of 10 crores and 40% out of it is 4 crore. So the legal heir or maybe the nominee is going to pay 4 crore to the government, and then only the legal property will be transferred to the particular person. So what if your family is not having that much of cash, that much of liquidity in the in the account? Then they are not able to, they'll never be able to pay that 4 crore, and the entire property is with the government agencies. So it is very, very important to protect large chunk of money from the taxation point of view. It is not there, but it may come any time in India. So we should be prepared for to protect, to refence our entire assets, whatever we have earned till date. So I would urge everybody should go for a will writing as well as the trust planning. So somebody is looking for making a trust, you can approach any trust forming companies, legal entities. They are going to do it. Obviously that comes up with some cost, which may be varying from 50,000 to 5 lakhs or even more than that. If the family members, some members are there in US, or depending upon which country they are living in. If US and Canada is involved, then obviously the cost may go beyond 4-5 lakhs as well. If it is not, it is a simple concept and simple family, then it may be below 5 lakhs also. So it is all depending upon the complexity of the trust which is going to be formed. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching us, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.